Right. Listening to this story is a very quick and brief story. You will like it. And listen and pay attention and learn from it. God bless you. Right. I want to tell you a story, a very quick one at that. Once upon a time, there's this little boy and his dad. The little boy saw an aeroplane far, thousands of meters away from the sea level. And he saw how little that plane is, and he thought it was bird flying. And he asked his dad, "Dad, what is that? Is that bird?" And the dad said, "No, that is an aeroplane." He said, "But it looks little. How will you say that is an aeroplane? That means it can't contain anybody." And the dad said, "Oh, my son, don't worry. On a very good day, I will take you to the airport so that you can see how big that little thing is. It's because it's very far. It has gone far. That is why you are seeing it this little." Eventually, the dad did. He took this little boy to the airport. And this little boy saw that little thing he saw. How big and mighty it is. What are we saying? You can't know God. You don't know how big, how wonderful, marvelous God is until you go close to Him. You can't be far and be seeking God. You need to be close to God. And that is why even God, if God want to bless you, if God want to use you, He come close to you. This little boy wouldn't have known how big that plane is until he visited the airport. How will you know God? How will you know that God is great? How will you know that God is bigger than what you can imagine? By going close to Him. Psalm 145 verse 18. The Lord is near to who call upon Him, and to all who call upon Him in truth. The Lord is near to you when you call upon Him, when you are close to Him, and when you call upon Him in truth and in spirit. Beloved, sometimes we only want to call upon God, or we are interested in God when we are struggling. Sometimes we are close to God when things have gone out of hand. We shouldn't have season to go close to God. But in every season, we should be close to Him. We should be patient with Him. And we will know how big and mighty He is. James chapter 4 verse 8. Draw near to God, and He will draw near to you. Clean your hand, you sinner, and purify your heart, you double-minded. Clean your hands. Who is a sinner? You are in sin when you've gone against the law of God. You are a sinner when you don't do things according to the will of God. And that is what the Bible is telling us, to wash our hands, to detach away from the things that are against the law of God. You can't be serving God. You can't expect miracle. You can't expect the blessings of God when you are far from Him. You need to be close to Him. Even as your children, you need to bring them close to you. Possibly draw yourself closer to your children so that you can know their character, so that you can know what they are capable of. As parents, we need to go close to our parents for we to know how kind they are. You can't understand your parents. You can't know the mind of your parents until you go close to them. Don't be far and expect the love of your parents. Don't be far and expect you to know your children. Don't be far and expect to know God. Don't be far and expect the will of God or to attract the attention of God until you go close to Him. This little boy wouldn't have known how big his aeroplane until the father took him to the airport. Beloved, make a hay while the sun shines. I pray that the Almighty help us, that we don't stay very far and be seeking Him. We are not asleep and be seeking Him. Rather, be awake and seek Him. Close to seek Him. In Jesus' name. God bless you.